Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to the Album of the Month video for the month of April. Lots of cool albums this month. My music listening was a little bit fragmented. I was in holiday for the last few weeks of April, so I couldn't listen to quite as much music as I would normally do. However, there was one standout album for me, which I'll get into a little bit later. The runners up. We're going to do a few runners up. I can't do a countdown because it's just too many. But the runners up this month were Aaron Lee Tasjan. I don't know how you say any of those words. Aaron Lee Tasjan. He had an album called Stellar Evolution. He was a brand new artist for me. Never heard him before. I can't even describe what kind of music he makes. It gets poppy, rocky, Americana. It's a very unique sound. Really cool. There's some drug-fueled songs and there's some other song there. It's got my favorites, my daughter's new favorite song, which is a song called I Love America Better Than You. It's a song that's got the word hot dogs in, which my daughter obviously loves. Go check him out, Aaron Lee Tasjan. Second up, a guy called Caleb Montgomery. He is a kind of, I guess he's a country singer-songwriter, this kind of whole genre. He did a song called Food Stamp, well, he did an album called Food Stamps Don't Buy Flowers, and he's got a really cool voice. As the album progresses, his voice gets a little bit more, it sounds like it gets more anxious, a little bit more frazzled, which I really enjoyed. He is obviously a guy dealing with sings a few songs around the idea of being sober. Guessing there's some addiction stuff going on there, but really cool songs from that were 30 Days Sober, the self-titled Food Stamps Don't Buy Flowers, check it out, and of course the big track that he released before that was a song called Whiskey Talks, which is just, I don't know, there's a lot of songs about whiskey and there's a lot of bad songs about whiskey, and this is a very good song about whiskey. Next up on the artist that I've never heard before this month was a guy called Will Hoge, H-O-G-E, Will Hoggy. Man, I speak English, I've learned German, and I was in Poland. My brain, I don't know how to pronounce any words anymore. Will Hodge. I don't know. He released an album called Tender-Hearted Boys. He is a singer-songwriter, and this is a really good album. Good songs off this one are called Some People, Good While It Lasted, and potentially my song of the month over on my Patreon channel. I do a song of the month video. Potentially it's going to be this song called My Daddy's Eyes. It's an absolute heartbreaker of a song. Very simple. I think it's just piano. And it's just a story that just tears at the heart. Guys, you've got to check out. If you check out one thing, check out My Daddy's Eyes by this guy called Will Hodge. Two other artists that I haven't really listened to because they came out at the end of the month. Lost Dog Street Band. I am a big fan of Benjamin Todd. I'm not so much a fan of his Lost Dog Street Band stuff, I'll be honest. I like him a bit more stripped down. But he's got a new album out called Survived. And I need to listen to it more. I think it's good. I guess it's good. Another big one for me was Charlie Crockett. That album I really enjoyed. He's making old school kind of traditional country sounds. And the album is called $10 Cowboy. And this is a guy who's been there, seen it all. It kind of reminds me of Sierra Farrell, as in the story. He's been busking, he's been on the streets. Well, same as Benjamin Todd. He's been there, he's worked his way up, and now he's, reaping the rewards. Anyway, that was a lot of talking about a lot of music. But the number one album for me was from a lady called Katie Pruitt. Now, I did a video on one of her songs earlier on. You can check that out. But she's got an album called Mantras. Now, Katie Pruitt is a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. Speaking's hard. And she is I think she's gay. I don't know exactly, but she definitely seems to be gay and raised in a religious household, Christian, Catholic, I'm not sure, I'm guessing Christian. And she has written an album that is really dealing with coming to terms with both being gay, with religion, and all the mental health and anxiety that comes with that. Her lyrics are outstanding, and her use of melody and the creativeness of a melody is like so far away from what a lot of people are doing these days. She's really, really good. I could talk for hours about this album. I'm just going to go a few of the songs. The first track is called All My Friends. It's about finding something new to believe in. You know, it's a real theme in this album, yeah? The second song, White Lies, White Jesus and You, is about coming to terms with being gay and religious. These lyrics on this are absolutely amazing. And another song, other songs to check out are Leading Actress. This is like how someone else was a leading actress in her life and still is. I guess it's a breakup song, right? And other stuff. This is another really cool, man. There's so many good songs. I don't want to just run through them all. But Jealous of the Boys. This is about her being a kind of tomboy and dealing with having feelings for friends. So for other girls when she was growing up, and how she would treat the girls differently from how the boys were doing it, and the girls keep running back to the boys, and it's just, man, you have to check this album out. Her name is Katie Pruitt. The album is called Mantras. It is absolute genius. It's potentially album of the year for me. I really encourage you to listen to it. Guys, thanks for watching. If you want to check out my Patreon, we do a song of the month, and I'm still not sure what it is, whether it's going to be My Daddy's Eyes from Wildheart, or whether it's going to be one of Katie Pruitt's songs. We'll see. But check it out. Otherwise, see you soon.